Hello everyone, welcome to New England Chinese Information Network Association's 25th anniversary party. Among you, there are NECINA friends and members, today's speakers, board members, and our hard-working officers. My name is John Wang. I'm a current board member and the 2015 president-elected of NECINA. It is my honor to go through a brief history about NECINA that includes major milestones, events, and impactful stories. 25 years is very long for many organizations, but it is short if we aim to carry on year after year, decade after decade. It will be very hard for anyone of NECINA to give a thorough review of the history. I will do it based on my observation, understanding, and learning throughout the years. I will also use my technology voice buddy Julian to do most of the narration. Unfortunately, Julian cannot pronounce but only spell NECINA correctly. I hope you can get used to it quickly. Without further ado, Julian, please begin.
Thank you, John. Hello everyone. What is NECINA? Who are we, why we do it, how we do it, what have we accomplished? We will have a trivia contest and award later tonight. I am sure you will pick up lots of cues from my presentation. NECINA's missions have been the main force that direct and drive the organization over the years: promote cutting-edge technologies, foster entrepreneurship and leadership, facilitate professional networking, bridge US and Asia. NECINA mission drives its value proposition. NECINA is an information provider and member networking platform. Being so, we run programs, conferences, and events in technology, business, and culture targeting diversified professionals, entrepreneurs from high school students to seasoned startup founders and college students. We do all these with the help of our sponsors, partners, and friends. In return, they also benefit from exposure to NECINA's broad network and member base. This is a typical NECINA organizational chart. Many officers are multitasking and cross-functioning. It takes a tremendous amount of passion, capability, and effort to run the organization year after year. Now let's talk about NECINA from the date when it was born. NECINA was funded in 1996 by Boston area entrepreneurs and computer networking professionals. This precious picture was taken at the kickoff meeting. The key funding members included Wu-Fu Chen, Cheng Wu, Kai Shu, Dick Chu, Ed Song, Hong Yu, Jenny Chen, Mike Du, etc. Not all of them are in the picture. Wu-Fu Chen, as one of the original funder, was elected as NECINA's first president. He and many of the funding members not only set a solid foundation for the organization but also continued to serve and support the organization throughout the past 25 years. Each year, NECINA elects a new president to carry on the torch to build and lead the team to serve the community. NECINA also has a very active board to support the operation team. I can only touch base a fraction of the contribution and influence of these leaders. In 1997, Wu-Fu Chen passed the torch to Chen Wu for him to be elected as the second NECINA president. In 1999, Kai Chui was elected as fourth NECINA president. Both Cheng and Kai have been actively leading and supporting NECINA for a quarter century up till today. Wu-Fu, Cheng, Kai, and other founding members have profoundly shaped NECINA in the past and will continue to do it for the years to come. In 1996, the NECINA website www.necina.org was launched. In 1997, NECINA sponsorship program was founded to engage the business community and provide a platform for technical and business exchange. In 1998, the first NECINA biannual book was published. In 2000, NECINA sent its first annual delegation to China. In 2002, Nanying Yin was elected as NECINA president. In 2003, Alex Wang was elected to be the president. In 2003, NECINA published its first newsletter, which provided an accessible and effective way to communicate with its broad member base. In 2004, Jimmy Wang was elected as the ninth president. Jimmy led the organization with a variety of activities. He and Tony Ho developed the first NECINA business plan contest. In 2005, NECINA hosted the first annual NECINA Brown-Rudnick Business Plan Contest. The contest has since rewarded well over $200,000 in startup capital and advisory services. In 2005, Daryl Luck was elected as the 10th president. Daryl has made significant contributions to NECINA with his strong networking talents. In 2006, Daryl led the organization and developed the first annual Youth Entrepreneurship Services Program, YES program. In 2012, the program was featured in Boston Globe, Boston Business Journal, etc. This year marks the 15th anniversary of the highly successful entrepreneurship program of NECINA. Over the past 15 years, YES has trained and inspired hundreds of high school students. In 2006, NECINA celebrated its 10th anniversary with lots of pride and joys. Many people still remember the Four Little Swam show. In 2006, Jun Wong was elected as the 10th president. In the same year, NECINA participated in the United Nations Conference in Shanghai. In 2010, after serving NECINA from its inception, Jenny was elected as the first female president. For the past 25 years, Jenny has been actively leading and supporting NECINA. NECINA has been part of her life. As a founding member, she has been a bridge between other founding members and the next-gen officers. Jenny loves NECINA, and NECINA loves Jenny. In 2011, NECINA celebrated her 15th anniversary. It is another unforgettable moment. Since its founding, NECINA had hosted well over 300 conferences and seminars involving more than 1,000 industry leaders and experts as speakers. More than 30,000 audiences had attended these events. NECINA appreciated its sponsors for their support over the years. Younger generation officers started taking leading roles. In 2011, Jenny passed the torch to Sean Shen as the 16th president. Sean led the team to develop eLab for hands-on learning and new program, NECINA Entrepreneur Workshop to train early-stage startup entrepreneurs. Today Sean still serves in NECINA as a board member. I would give Sean credit for picking Mingsheng Hong as the 2012 president. Mingsheng was very young, however, energetic, talented, and charismatic. It was the time I started to participate in NECINA's event and some operations. I was amazed how could a non-profit organization pump out so many high-quality and highly engaging events by volunteer officers, who all have their full-time jobs. I often saw emails sent out at 2 a.m. from Mingsheng. He attended and helped at most of the events. At the time, I was raising funds for my startup company. He helped critique my pitch decks, introduced me to VCs. I was so impressed and moved by his unselfishness to help the organization and individual members like me. During Mingsheng's term, he involved a large number of young officers and hosted lots of high-quality events. The pictured event was the team invite NECINA founding member and board chairman Cheng Wu to talk at officer training. A few days ago, I asked one of the then officer Zhigang Wang, sitting in the rear right row, if he still remembered the picture. He said, yes. Cheng Wu is a great leader. He inspired a lot of people including me. Also, that was a very successful meeting. We did a lot of things that still benefit NECINA today, like the new website, some new programs. I hope I can contribute in the future if there are things that match my interest and capability. In 2013, the first new program was completed and was viewed as an incubator or accelerator for entrepreneurs core in Internet of Things, mobile, big data, cloud computing, and social enterprise. Mingsheng, together with Tony Tien, Sean, Harry Gao, etc., helped push the new program to the next level. The program offered very rich resources such as training, mentoring, networking, connecting to VCs, and awards. Many entrepreneurs benefited tremendously from the program. Mingsheng moved to Sunshine, California after his term. I was disappointed and missed him. Last year, he was elected as a board member and resumed serving the organization. In 2013, Mingsheng passed the torch to Ru Zheng as the 18th president. Ru had served NECINA for many years as a general manager. Many people were quite impressed by her strong networking and communication skills. Over the years, she helped strengthen NECINA's relationship with many partners and sponsors. In 2014, Ben Dao is elected to be the 19th president. He helped grow NECINA's team, expand NECINA's service, and strengthen the sponsor relationship. Ben picked me as the VP. He and I worked very well with each other. A few years after, I realized why. He usually emphasized doing the right thing with his management consultant background, while I focused on doing things right from my habit as an entrepreneur. We hosted the first China conference inviting executives of more than 16 Chinese companies to the event. NECINA also ran the first career conference held with more than 100 attendees. Connie Dai has been managing the conference year after year since then. In 2015, I was elected as the 20th president. I continued to strengthen the team, the service, and the sponsor relationship. Besides, I transferred my startup experience to focus on operations efficiency and excellence. I led the team redesign and developed the NECINA website, adding a standalone job site to support member career development service. At the time, I called myself the youngest NECINA president because I had only 4 years of experience with the organization from a member to the president. Nevertheless, I found the job much more enjoyable than running a startup company. I had everything I could dream of, an organization with near 20 years of rich culture and brand equity, accountable and capable team, supportive sponsors, loyal member base, and I got to run the organization like a startup company, as long as I did the right thing, and do the thing right. I am still very proud of what we had accomplished in a year. We invited keynote speakers from China to talk about e-commerce and sharing economy. We hosted a tech conference on AI, machine learning, blockchain, and cryptocurrency. Kudos to such a devoting and accountable team. Today I still miss each of them dearly. In 2016, NECINA celebrated its 20th anniversary. We selected the theme, Quality of Life per Wu Fu Chen's suggestion. NECINA former presidents and officers, alumni, sponsors, partners, and friends gathered in Boston from all over the world. It was a historical moment for the 20 presidents to take a picture together. Another historical moment was Wu Fu shacked hands with Cheng Wu. Wu Fu made the NECINA baby 20 years ago, while Cheng had raised the baby since. For the event, Wu Fu donated $25,000 to sponsor the event. NECINA alumnus Quan Zhou donated $10,000 and delivered a talk offering many valuable pieces of advice. We also received donations from many NECINA funding members and sponsors. NECINA will always remember and appreciate these supports. Wonderful speech by the keynote speaker, awarding significant contributors, gathering of long-time no-see friends, friends toasting each other. Traditional Chinese performers and singers were invited. The celebration also demonstrated NECINA's in-house performing talent. The Qipao show was so eye-catching. We even replayed the Four Little Swan show with a mix of original and new performers. In 2017, I passed the torch to Tony Tien, who was elected to be the 21st president. Tony was very talented and had served NECINA for a long time. In 2019, Harry Gao was elected to the 24th president after serving NECINA for a long time. Harry had been devoting to our entrepreneurship such as E-Club and New. In later March 2020, COVID-19 cases was surging everywhere in the States. The country was not ready for the pandemic. Many hospitals were in severe shortage of protection materials such as masks or gowns for their medical workers. We realized it would be much more valuable to shift our effort to do what we could help fighting the COVID. With the support of the board and management team, we quickly taking actions. Harry's provided full support, Jenny led fundraising, I helped lead overall operation. A total of $60,000 were raised from NECINA alumnus, board, formal and current officers. We raised more money than most other non-profits in Boston area. For less than a month, we ordered and delivered about 1,500 gowns and 2,500 surgical masks to 10 local hospitals. It's a lot work, but we were happy we did what we could for the critical needs to fight COVID-19. We also partnered with Kava to jointly delivered 400 lunches to Brigham Women's Hospital and Burlington Hospital. Each donation receiving hospitals sent us thank you letter to show their appreciation. Okay, I have done with my portion. John, your turn to make the final remark.
Thank you, Julian. Good job. Hello again. I have to apologize for missing any events or persons due to my ignorance or limitation of time. I would like to use the final few seconds to say thank you to two of NECINA's general managers. They are Jackie Yang and John Ni. It is my honor to have worked with each of them. They did a lot of work behind the theme over the years, and often we cannot find them in the pictures. Thank you, Jackie and John. This concludes the history review of NECINA. I wish you all have a great time tonight. Go NECINA!